Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. Aries, that's not too many actually. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries tarot reading. Aries love tarot, Aries love reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Aries love messages, channeled love messages from your person, love messages from their higher self. Aries, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. You're definitely on someone's mind right here in the partnership placement. The Six of Cups energy, a lot of nostalgic energy, somebody thinking about everything from when you met to where things are now. And also some possibilities here. There is a reunion energy here, and it's right in the partnership placement. Your first card is the Ten of Pentacles. Long-term energy. Have you built a life with this person? Were you building it? Has it been on the table? It's literally on the table here. But I'm also seeing on the opposite end the Knight of Cups in reverse. So there are some broken promises here around this person. Let's dig in a little further. Before we do, I just want to remind you, we're going into their feelings for you, what you might need to know, see, hear, or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? Let's check out the energies coming in Aries. It's the Two of Swords and the Emperor. Wow, this is your energy. And while the Emperor energy is somebody who's going for it, somebody strategizing. Somebody is strategizing here. They're in their head. Look at this, the Two of Swords in reverse. This is Libra energy. The Moon in Libra energy, interesting. Indecisive in their head. Now, I want to validate the indecision does connect with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So somebody breaking some promises, not being sure in terms of where you were heading in your relationship, because there are broken promises here. But I'm also looking right at the Six of Cups in the partnership placement, the reunion energy in the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles here. Divine masculine energy, cardinal sign, one of four likes to get their way. And definitely this energy of making something happen here. Ten of Pentacles, Six of Cups. So somebody who broke some promises, who has been in their head, and I feel like they still kind of are, is making some kind of plan to come to you. The Ten of Pentacles is a really long-term energy. I want to continue looking at the energy coming in. Yeah, it's somebody you're waiting on. Seven of Pentacles in the upright and the Five of Wands in reverse. This is Leo energy, so more fire energy. Saturn can slow some things down, and it's coming here with the Seven of Pentacles. You're literally waiting for this person. And what I do like is it does look like they're working out some kind of issues. What have the obstacles and the blocks been? Because this is resolving them. But it's also really clear that's what you're waiting for. That is what you're waiting for. Let's continue on. Aries, all the playlists are linked in the video description and also here at the Tarot Closet on the playlist tab. So you'll find your, I think that, is that too many too? Yeah. You'll find your Aries Love Tarot. You'll find all 12 zodiac signs. All signs tarot, collective love readings, twin flame readings, they are back. You'll also find those in the playlists. Okay, let's continue on. The Lovers is in reverse. So there is something going on here. There's regret, I'll tell you that. Somebody here who broke promises and clearly regret some really bad choices that they made is coming back in. The Emperor energy, Six of Cups. Have you known this person for many years? Are we going really far back in the past? It's not necessarily the case for everyone. This is also an energy of for me, of like feeling like you've known somebody forever, but it's also really clear that you're on this person's mind, and that Emperor energy, Six of Cups, they're strategizing. I want to validate if you can see this person at some kind of an event, community type of event, family and friends, you most likely are going to. I want to show you the Lover's card here. Yeah, it's Gemini energy. And the thing is, it's coming in reverse. So it is a validation that there's either some kind of pause here. You're navigating silence, or you are in no contact, no communication, and or in separation, but it's somebody who regrets some choices that they made. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Angels and ancestors, please show us what else we need to see for Aries. Please show us the cards. Aho. Three of Cups. Interesting. Yeah. Broken promises. Look, it's connected to the Ten of Cups in reverse. Kitty corner. Completely connected to our Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Had you built a life together? Were you building it? Was it on the table? Something clearly happened here. And, I just want to validate it can also be around, blending families or even introducing families, which is really interesting. The Three of Cups here directly connected to our Six of Cups, also the Ten of Pentacles energy. It's really, really validating, Aries, if you can see this person at the party, at the event, whatever that may be, the Chariot. Yeah, wow. Quite literally, look at this, connected with our Lovers in reverse, coming in here with regret. When you come out of the Lovers, you go into the Chariot. And there is regret here. So what is that around? What is that around in the commitment energy? Again, you can see it in the Ten of Cups in reverse. They're regretting it. It's the Moon in Cancer energy. That Emperor coming in, the Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot. There's some movement going on. It's literally the move they're making. I was going to say action they're taking, so rhyming. There we go. But there it is. They regret breaking promises here. They regret some choices that they made. It did lead, I feel like, to where things are currently. Yep. Wow. Wow. That is so validating. It's the Devil in reverse. Getting out of the shadow here. Regret, broken promises. Somebody here really wants to communicate with you, I'll tell you that much. The Three of Cups. This is a Mercury energy, and it's also emotional. It's a Cancer energy. And again, it's really validating should you see each other around a particular event. But right here in this direct connection energy with the Six of Cups is reunion energy. And it's just so strong if you can see each other at that event. But again, it's not necessarily the case. Mercury is the planet of the mind and communication, and it is really strongly connected to writing and to reading. So if you normally communicate via text message, SMS, email, probably archaic for most of you, or social media, that is also here. It's just really, really clear. And the reunion energy is extremely strong. I also want to validate, should there be travel to an event, that is also here with our Chariot card. So interesting, of course, here in our Lover's card, you're both here in the Lover's card, and you're also both here in the Devil card. And this reversal energy, again, there's just a really strong connection to this person getting out of shadow here, regretting it, because also what's in this Devil energy that may have contributed to where you are now. Vice energy, perhaps something surrounding another person. It's also connecting with the Page of Cups in reverse, and I have to tell you that's a direct connection for me to some emotional immaturity in how you got here. Okay, so they're really triggered. That much is really incredibly clear. Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Hermit in the upright. Really validating of where things are. It's right in the middle. It's interesting. It's right in the middle of the Ten of Pentacles on one end and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So whatever happened here, whether you were, what was that next level? Introducing families, blending families, building one, moving in, whatever that is, it's just really super. It could even be around lack, proposal energy, but it's a broken promise. Yeah, some promises that were made were broken for sure. Also, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And I do want to validate, for me, that's a validation of where things are now, that they're not worked out. But it's also connecting me to the Emperor, of course, who we saw coming in. Should that be the case? Wow, look, Four of Wands in reverse as well. Should that be connecting to somebody's workload if they had or have been prioritizing work and money? Interesting, because more connections to the broken promise energy, I do have to say, also does connect to the Four of Wands in reverse. That's your energy, Aries, and it's also Venus. And it can be a marriage card. So I do want to validate if that's where you were heading. I feel a couple of things here, that there was some walking away the last time you talked about it or talked and or saw each other. And I also feel that coming up here. The Hermit is just such a strong validation of where things are between the two of you. There is, again, there's some kind of pause or stop, again, completely for a lot of you. But it's also where this person is, and it's really super strong. For me, connected with the Six of Cups. The Moon is here in reverse. Clarity and truth being revealed here with the Lover's card. You're hearing it right here now. Aries, this is somebody who regrets the choice to either walk away from what you were building, where you were, but also I feel like literally walk away, whether it's in person or via messages. But it really is, for me, a lot more about this truth and clarity that's coming out is connecting to our Lovers in reverse. And that's the regret they have for the choices that they made. And they're really triggered. Why are they triggered? Because the choice that they did make didn't pan out. And they're realizing that it was not a good choice. It was not smart. That might even include money, I've got to say. I don't think that's going to be for everybody, but it is here. And Eight of Cups is here in reverse. It's connecting with the Page of Cups in reverse. That glare is going to make me crazy. I'm just going to have to let it be. The emotional immaturity, and it's also connecting with the Devil in reverse. So it's clear somebody pulled away. But there's also an energy of somebody who's coming back in here. Queen of Swords is in reverse. What were they not honest about? Because it's coming in. It's connected to some choices that they made, which is connected to the Devil energy, I have to say. It obviously can be another person, but it can be things around money and work as well. And there's definitely a shadow energy here. So the Page of Wands in the upright, the Seven of Wands in reverse. That's some Leo energy, Mars and Leo energy. And that's really interesting because it's connected to this energy of you coming together and communicating. And you kind of There's this energy of I'll hear you out. Page of Wands. Trying to figure it out. Look here with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Moving, I feel like, kind of sideways toward you. Yeah, somebody really wants to talk and own up to the choices that they made. This is somebody who has a lot of regret, Aries. The Three of Pentacles is here. And that is an energy of coming together. Just connecting here with our Chariot. Five of Pentacles is in reverse. So is the Knight of Wands. And so is the Seven of Swords. It's in reverse, Aries. Wow. So we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Magician. The bottom of the deck is the Fool. So somebody here really wants, it's sort of like a clean slate energy. You get out of the World card. It's a completion energy. It's the last major arcana before you go here into the Fool, which is in the upright. I don't know if you're going to see this coming. If you can see them at this event and you know that, well, you probably already know. If you're not sure, prepare, because there is a very impulsive energy that they're going to show up for something, but that's also around communication. Somebody here it's sort of like they're, well, yeah, like they're behaving impulsively, and they're behaving impulsively really here, like they're taking a chance, because there is still some ego here, not as much as I feel like that there has been. And there's a clean slate energy here. What happened in the Seven of Swords? It's a runner energy, and it's in reverse, and it's super, super clear for me that this person has regret for that. That's the Lovers in reverse. That's the Moon in reverse. That's the truth being revealed. Here with the Devil in reverse. So getting out of shadow and ego, coming in here to make things right. I kind of feel like it's a little bit more than that, but they definitely are making plans to either show up for something or send some kind of message. It's definitely impulsive. They're really triggered. The Five of Pentacles is also here in reverse. That is a card of loss for me. And in particular, in this reversal energy, it's like recovering what they lost. You, your trust. If they haven't lost you, which I think for most of you they have, it's pretty clear. They don't want to, and if they have, they don't want to lose you forever, and it might throw you for a loop here because they're totally in their head. Two of Swords in reverse, Six of Cups, the Hermit. Making plans, again, kind of impulsively here with our Knight of Wands in reverse, the Magician, which is the last tarot coming in, and it wants to be your overall energy, Aries. Coming after the Fool, this is where you go. And it's like getting really, honing in, getting really focused, like making it happen, taking the action. And the Magician is connected both to the solar plexus chakra, I do, which is also where the Chariot is, as well as moving into the throat chakra, I speak. Yeah, it's interesting because they're not short on confidence, but there's a little bit of sideway energy, I feel like. Maybe it's because there's other people that perhaps you both know, or they've seen something that has them triggered, because I feel like it's going to be then just sort of, that's it. A message is coming, they're showing up for something. Yeah, it's definitely a new cycle. The possibilities, the potential of where this goes, I kind of feel like they have their fingers crossed. And it's here. It's not incredibly clear. And at the end of the day, you have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone does. The future is not fixed. Energies and outcomes they will and they do change. But what are they regretting that they did? You know, because the Lovers is in reverse. So is the Seven of Swords. And so is the Devil energy. So it's a really strong energy of regret, but it's connected to that Seven of Swords and the Devil energy. So whether it's a vice or another person, or there was some kind of betrayal, might even be connected to money. That's what they're regretting. And that's kind of how they're coming in sideways. Hoping against hope is what it feels like, for some kind of a second chance. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages from your person, love messages from their higher self, Aries. The bottom of the deck, every road leads back to you. It's right here with the Chariot. And the Seven of Swords in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. I mean, it's coming around here. I made a wrong decision. That's literally what this is. And that clarity, that truth being revealed is literally right here on the Moon in reverse. I reread our messages. Six of Cups energy. I stay awake thinking of you. In fact, I think of you 24/7. I'm sorry I made you cry. That connects directly to the emotional immaturity. It connects to the Seven of Swords in reverse. There may even have been something that you saw or heard, you know, and you haven't talked about it, should that be the case. But it's really heavy with regret and wanting to make amends. Yeah, wow, I messed up so bad. Thinking of you is here again. It was my fault. That's 100% what it's been leading up to. This as well. I want to return, but I'm a big chicken. Sideways. I love you more than I have found a way to say. The Moon in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. That's the other thing. The Moon is in control of the tide. You know, the water energy, the emotions. And this reversal energy is truth and clarity of what's been hidden, and it's connected to the Lover's card. So I do want to say, if this is around feelings that somebody lied about, also Queen of Swords in reverse, you're seeing the truth here. I love you more than I have found a way to say. So with somebody running from feelings, for some of you that might be all it is. I think it's probably more for a lot of you, but it is here. They're running from feelings, they're running from promises and a particular level of commitment. Destiny is here. It's connecting with the Three of Pentacles. It's a timing energy. Beginning, middle, end. Life, death, rebirth kind of energy. Your last channeled love message is quite literally how your reading began, Aries. I regret how I left things. So if you wanted to know how they feel, it's really clear here. The regret is really, really strong. Beautiful Aries, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate it. I'm sending you love always and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until next time.